Rain dripped like music over the glass towers of the city. Reflections shimmered on wet streets, and neon signs blurred into watercolor streaks. In a small cafe tucked between two bookstores, Mira sat alone by the window, sketching strangers who passed by. She liked capturing what was fleeting, eyes in motion, laughter in rain, people who would never know they'd been remembered. Her pencil paused when she noticed her. Across the street, under a flickering street lamp, a woman stood with a camera. Elena, short hair damp from the drizzle, leather jacket glistening, eyes alive with curiosity. She took a photo of the sky, then the puddles, then the cafe itself. Through the fogged window, her gaze met Myra's for the briefest second, and something electric passed between them, unspoken but undeniable. Moments later, the cafe door opened. The bell chimed softly. Elena stepped in, her camera slung across her shoulder, smile shy but confident. "Mind if I sit?" she asked, motioning to the empty chair across from Mira. Mira nodded, pretending not to notice her heart racing. "Sure. It's better than pretending I'm not sketching you." Elena laughed, a sound like city wine through glass. "Then I guess I should pose." They talked for hours, their words like brushstrokes blending effortlessly. Elena was a freelance photographer, chasing stories through city nights. Mira painted and sold sketches to survive, but her dream was to hold an exhibition, to paint emotions that words couldn't describe. The cafe closed around them, but neither moved. Outside, rain turned to mist. Elena raised her camera, pointing it at Mira. "Let me remember this," she said softly. "The artist who draws strangers." Click. That photograph would later become the first in a series, Women in the City of Light. That night, as they said goodbye, both women turned back at the same moment, smiling like two strangers who had already become memories weeks past, but the city now moved to the rhythm of their shared laughter. They explored rooftops, quiet alleys, empty art galleries at midnight. Elena captured light, Mira painted it. Together, they created something that neither could name, something fragile and infinite. One evening, Elena took Mira to an abandoned cinema. The projector was broken, but moonlight streamed through the torn curtains like silver film. "It's beautiful," Mira whispered. Elena grinned. "It's ours tonight." They danced, slow, awkward, laughing, their shadows flickering across the cracked screen. Mira rested her head on Elena's shoulder, breathing in the scent of rain and old celluloid. For the first time in years, she wasn't afraid of silence. Later, they climbed the roof. The city stretched beneath them, restless, glittering. "You know," Elena said, "the city feels different with you in it." Mira smiled, her eyes reflecting the skyline. "It feels like it finally means something." They began creating together, Elena's photographs layered with Myra's brushstrokes. A joint project, light and motion. Each piece captured the moment where art met heartbeat. But love, like light, is fragile. One afternoon, Elena received a call. A global art magazine had chosen her for a 6-month assignment in Paris. It was everything she'd dreamed of. She told Mira on the rooftop, the one where they had first watched the sunrise. The sky was fading into violet. "You have to go," Mira said, trying to sound brave. "I don't want to leave," Elena replied. "But you need to see the world." Mira smiled, eyes glassy. "Just don't forget who painted your light." That night, they sat quietly, side by side. The city hummed below. Their fingers touched, unsure whether to hold or to let go. 6 months felt like years. Mira painted restlessly, her studio scattered with unfinished canvases. Every brushstroke felt like a memory of Elena, her laughter, her eyes behind the camera, her shadow on the rooftop wall. Letters arrived from Paris. Polaroids of cafes, rain-soaked bridges, museums. Elena wrote about light in foreign cities, but every message ended the same: no light feels like ours. When Myra's exhibition was finally announced, she named it Whispers Beneath the City Lights. Every painting was a memory, two silhouettes under rain, fingers almost touching, a rooftop sunrise caught in color. The final piece, placed at the center of the gallery, was called The Moment Before Goodbye. On opening night, the room glowed with soft jazz and golden light. Mira stood quietly near her painting, unsure whether to feel proud or alone. Then, behind her, a camera clicked. She turned. Elena stood there, same smile, same eyes, holding a single white rose. "I told you I'd find your light again," she said. For a moment, words disappeared. The city outside blurred into noise, and time stood still, just like the night they met. They walked together through the exhibition, stopping at every painting. "You remembered everything," Elena whispered. "I painted what I couldn't say," Mira replied. As the night ended, they stepped out onto the gallery balcony. The rain had returned, soft, cinematic, forgiving. Elena held Myra's hand, camera hanging loosely by her side. "Do you ever think," Mira asked, "that we're just part of the city's story?" Elena smiled, brushing a raindrop from her cheek. "Maybe. But tonight, it feels like the city is part of ours." Below them, the streets glowed with color. Somewhere, a song played from a passing car, faint, distant, perfect. The two women stood beneath the city lights once more, not as strangers, not as memories, but as art, living, breathing, endless. The camera flashed one last time. This time, neither looked away. Clapperboard Story Summary. Whispers Beneath the City Lights is a modern cinematic romance about two women, Mira, a painter, and Elena, a photographer, who find art, love, and meaning in the luminous chaos of the city. Their story unfolds like a film, through rain, color, distance, and reunion, reminding us that love, like light, never truly fades.